What's up everybody? Welcome to Skyscraper. Now, many people are talking about really important things like gender issues and stuff, but today I'm going to talk about some real issues. What it's like being tall, and we're going to do this now, okay? One of the things I find really frustrating about being tall is when you buy a car, they're not designed for you. The roof is like this, so you're sitting like this while you're driving, and you don't even have those, what do you call them, neck support things. So if I ever crash, my neck's just going to break, because there's literally nothing here. Nothing. Another thing is when people come over to you like,
Hey, do you play basketball?
no, do you play mini golf? I didn't think so. The other day I was sitting in the bus and I was like sitting, I fill up 2 chairs, okay, my bad, I'm being tall. And then some older dude came up to me and was like, hey, that's really rude. Well, I know it is, sir, but can you cut off my legs so I can sit somewhere else? Because I would really appreciate that. Of course, not everything is bad. Like, there's nothing in the kitchen I can't reach. I could probably reach them with my mouth if I wanted to. Yeah, I could. But, to be fair, then when I'm going to wash the dishes, right? I'm Quasimodo. I have a humpback, okay? And it hurts. Whenever I cook food, I need to be cooking on this low table. And don't even get me started on plane seats. Like, those are so small. Once I was flying from Peru to Denmark, that's a quite long flight, and when I arrived to the airport, I bought from my cell phone some seats with extra length for my legs. Okay, that happens, like, I understand that. Then I went to the counter and there was a lady. She was quite sweet, it's not her problem at all. It's the policy I'm complaining about. And she asked me, do you want a free upgrade? Well, yeah, sure I do, but I just spent $100 on it. Couldn't they have asked me before? Couldn't there be like a registry? Okay, that guy, he's 2 meters and 8 centimeters tall. Maybe we should give him some extra space? Nah. And clubs. Now some people might be into this kind of stuff, but I'm not, unfortunately. But when you're in the club and you're dancing around, jumping up and down, having people all over your armpit, yeah, that's not really fun. You're not dancing, it doesn't feel like you're dancing with anybody, because you're just watching people's head jumping up and down. You got so long, like, arms, you can't even dance without hitting a girl in the face. Yeah, that's bad. People just assume that you're good at sports. And sometimes that is true. Some sports, it is very, very good to be tall. But most of us, the ones I know, are quite clumsy. If you ever want to get that summer body going and be handsome, well, you're going to have a bad time, because when you're tall, it takes a lot longer time to build up muscle. I don't know if this is like a regular thing, but whenever I go out, not whenever, but I have encountered some episodes where some tough guys wants to fight the biggest guy they can find. And really, I don't want to fight anyone. Many times, if you want to be like artistic, it's really difficult to not seem clumsy. Like if you're doing theater, theater is actually quite good, but like if you're in a movie, then it's really bad being this tall unless it's like a specific role. If you're playing an instrument, like a piano is not that bad, but if you're sitting with a guitar, then it seems weird. You have big fingers as well. If any tall guys are looking, then we should all just start playing the ukulele. Beds are a big problem. I got a special built bed. That's not the problem. The problem is when you go on vacation. You're not going to find a bed that's big enough for you. Once I went to China, that was an experience. Now, what I would say is the worst thing about being tall is going to concerts. Or just going to the theater, really. People get so mad at you. I went to a rock concert once and I got thrown so many things at me that it wasn't fun. It wasn't a good experience, and from that day on I didn't go to any concerts. And I love music, so that's quite shitty. And whenever I'm in the theater, I'm sitting like, then I can enjoy the show like this, with back pain. That's great. Thanks. Probably the worst thing about everything I've talked about is the back pain. I know not all tall guys have this problem, but a lot do. Like, our backs are just shit. That's just a fact. Like, there's nothing really to comment on that. It just hurts. It's bad. Of course, not everything is bad. This was like my rant video, if you could say that. And then I'll make a video about all the good things at some point. But no, it's not that bad. I'm really lucky, actually. I got a body type that matches my height, and it's okay. But just remember, whatever you look like, it's what's on the inside that counts. Wow, that was cheesy.